Welcome back to Cindy's Kitchen. Today we are going to be making some seared chicken. We're gonna kind of like sear it here in this hot pan. We're waiting for it to get hot, and then after we sear it here, we're gonna put it in this other like shallow pan and put it in the oven. And so I want to show you first is what kind of seasonings I put in here. What I did was I put a little bit of salt, some garlic powder, some black pepper, some cayenne pepper, some onion powder, and a little bit of basil leaves because of the sweetness that it has. I just kind of like, wanted to give it that kind of flavor. So what we're gonna do, like I said first, is we're gonna sear these breasts. Let me see. That's not hot enough. We're gonna sear it there. But before we do that, I want to tell you that we're going to be making a little bit of butter, which I put a little bit of water in it, as you can see. And then you see this little piece of butter? Just going to throw it in there. And then I'm going to turn that and put it on 4, close it, sear it. This is going to be some roasted garlic that I'm going to be making. Okay, that's for the vegetables. So I got to put it in the oven and let it kind of like get toasted. And then I'll smell the garlic. I can smell it. And once I start smelling, that means that it's almost done. Then I'll take it out and I'll show you guys later. But for now, let's start searing the chicken. Okay? We gotta sear it. I'm thinking maybe we should put some, what I was gonna say, I wanna put some cheese on the top. What do you guys think? Sometimes, my husband and one of my older sons, they like Michael, okay? He's the one that's recording me. They like cheese on it, but I don't. See? And then my other son, James, he doesn't like the cheese on it either. But for now, this is what we're doing. We're searing that. This that you see back here, these are like my vegetables, which are these right here, you see, organic. I get these, I go to Costco sometimes and I just grab the bag. It's only $9.99 and you get so much of it. So what I do before I even put it in here, because I'm going to be steaming it, you see this has holes in the bottom, and then I have the water with the pan. So I'm going to be steaming that. It's not on yet because it's not time. But before we go, okay, now what I'm going to do, you see, it's getting a little bit of color. So let me get it splattered because it's kind of like jumping a little bit, but this is what you call searing, you see. There's hardly any oil in there, but this is the way it has to go. Let me lower it a little bit, and what I'm going to do, let me turn the fan on. There you go. And let me cover that. Come on, puppies. Look at my puppies. Let me tell you. They smell that good shit, and they're like, oh. They all want to be in there. I'm going to do this. We got to do that. It splatters up, I'm just holding it down so it doesn't, and wipe this around like that so it doesn't splatter. See the oven? Coming up. Bring that here. That's garlic. I cut like a couple of cloves, you see, and then the other ones, as you can see, the other ones I left them with the wrap, like the skin, because when it starts breaking inside, you're gonna smell that beautiful smell of like garlic concentrated, and then that you'll see it later what I'm gonna be doing with that. Okay, let's go back to here. Right? See what's going on. Smell that, right?
Smells good.
Yeah, we need that color in there. Yep. I gotta leave it like that. Let it cook a little bit. I don't want it that long in the oven. But we gotta let it cook. Let it cook. And then right after it's cooked, I put a little bit more. So as you can see, this is what we're doing. See that? There you go. You're just coloring that. I want to show you exactly more or less. I'm going to put some of them up here. And then when we come back, as you can see it, you're going to see all this in here. So what I'm going to do now is, you can see, I'm going to take these. I'm going to put them like that on the side. Okay? See that? And before I go, I want to show you, I want to put the rest of them in there before we come back. You guys are going to see me, this is just a little bit of fat from the chicken. So we're going to put the rest of them in here because we need to color them just like we did those. Okay? So, I don't want you guys waiting, so I'm gonna take 5, come back. When I come back, they'll be here, ready to go in the oven. And we'll keep on doing this together. See you in a minute. So, okay, so we're gonna continue what we were doing. This is the second batch of chicken. Like I said, I'm gonna sear it. As you can see, so there's like a drop of olive oil. And then I'm gonna like searing in there with all them good seasonings that we have there. You know, and you see how pretty that came out. So what I'm gonna do now is some of this chicken I am going to smother with cheese. Now I got Colby Jack and Monterey cheese, or I have mozzarella cheese. Now what do you guys are gonna want, Michael? Mozzarella?
Yeah.
Okay. My son was mozzarella, so probably my husband wasn't mozzarella. So what I'm gonna do is half of this chicken. There you go. 4 pieces. See, look at that. 5 pieces. And then these other here, okay, this is with cheese, and those other ones without it. I don't like cheese. My other son doesn't like it either. My husband and my son, wash out, wash it. They like a lot of it. Don't you guys, Mike?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do now, this is gonna go straight in the oven. No questions asked. You can come over here, Michael. And then while that is in there, I'm gonna go in there and pull out that garlic that I was roasting, because I'm gonna be using this for my vegetables over there that I just turned on, and that's starting to steam. This, we're not gonna need it anymore. Put that in there with this. There you go. And this is our corn. Remember our corn that we started before? Okay. It's just some very delicious corn with a little bit of water. I don't think I put any salt in there. Let me see. No, I didn't. But we're gonna put like a little tiny drop. See, something like that, right? It's better less than extra, because nobody likes anything salty. Personally, I don't. I don't know what you guys think, but I'd rather add up a little bit, right? Okay. So that is going over there, and we're getting close to dinner. And these are my veggies. I just put that on high. Let's put it in the front. And let's put this on high because we need that working, right? We need that going. This is our cheese. That are the Colby cheese that we didn't use. So we're gonna put this away. The chicken is cooking with the cheese. I took the garlic out. And now I wanna show you what is it that I do? What did I do with the rag? Okay, sorry. Sometimes you go crazy up in here. Do with that garlic, okay? Take this tray over here, and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I gotta take all the garlic that is still in there. I wanna take it out of the paper. Just gonna chop it up in very, very tiny pieces. You know, and then I'm gonna add it up with that same oil to those vegetables, a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh, you have no idea how good that is. It's gonna be like, you know, wonderful, let me tell you. This is a pain in the ass, but gotta get done, right? Somebody gotta get it done. Look at that garlic. Oh, I'm gonna take a little piece, because, oh yeah. Oh, sometimes it fries with the skin. Oh, you screw on that. Just make sure you don't have to go kiss someone, because let me tell you that the worst thing is garlic breath. It tastes delicious, but nobody wants to smell it off anybody's breath. I mean, breath. That is the breath. Let me tell you, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna finish. I'm peeling these garlic cloves. Okay. You see how deliciously, you see the oil? If you would have been here, oh my God, the smell. You would like just love it, you know? But you ain't. So I'm gonna put you on pause right there, and I'll be back in 3. For the end of the dinner, like I told you guys before, remember we were making kind of like, I sear my chicken with salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of basil leaves on the top. We'll sear it. Remember, if you want to go back to the video, you can watch it from the beginning. And then I put it on a tray and put it in the oven. Now that tray I'm going to be taking out, as you can see. You can follow me with that camera. Let me turn this off. Right there, off. And let me get my little mitten over there so I don't, you know, burn. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna take my tray out.
Beautiful.
That is half the chicken with cheese and the other half no cheese. Wow, can you hear that? And this is my vegetables right here that I steam. You see? But I remember, I show you my vegetables so you can always, everybody go back. And this is my corn that I also made, remember? With a little bit of water and a little piece of butter, and then after that a little sprinkle of salt on the top, because remember we're talking about not being too salty. You want your stuff kind of like, you know, not salty at all. You want kind of like, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serve my husband, because he's like the first priority in this house. You know, he's the man that pays, you know, all the bills. I'm gonna serve him these 2 pieces of pollo. Just like that, and I think I'm gonna throw that cheesy part in there like that. See that? See that? Like that. Okay. Now remember the roasted garlic. This is the roasted garlic. I just finished taking out of it, out of the shells. You see, this is what it looks like that. And that's natural oils from it. Now you see this veggie? This is what we're gonna do with this veggie. We're gonna put it up in here. Like that, see, all of it, like that. And what we're gonna do, let me put this, cover it, and let's put this here in the sink. So what we're gonna do with this is, we're gonna move this, you see that garlic, like that. But we're also, sorry about that, going to put a little tiny bit of olive oil. Because you gotta drizzle, you know, you gotta drizzle a little bit of olive oil up in there. I'm gonna tell you, this is like the best meal ever in the history of ever, let me tell you. You're not gonna believe me, but if you start doing this like all the time and eating healthy like this, you won't even have to go on a diet. For what? People that go on diets are the people that are eating rice, eating pasta, eating cakes. And guess what, guys? None of that stuff is good for you. But here we go. So it's gonna be for my husband. Let me take a couple of these green trees, because he really doesn't like those. I don't know why. You see how pretty that looks right there? Try to make it pretty too, you know. You gotta do your stuff, you know, presentable. You know what I'm saying? So and then we're gonna take a little bit of corn. Here we go. And this is your meal of the day. See that? And I also want you guys, that will be served for my husband, to see how this chicken, look at it on the inside. Okay, come in, bring that forward. I want you to see how juicy. Look at that, it's still, see that? And if you can see those juices like that, drizzling, then I don't know what you think. So, with that in mind, have a great Saturday night.